Okay, so first step is that I pulled out my old computer, and yeah, it's dusty, of course, but actually I don't think that I have ever cleaned the inside of it for the whole 3-year period that it's been running, and it usually runs like pretty much 24/7. So actually the amount of dust that is in here is really not bad. Obviously there's dust on the heat sink for the cooler because it's sucking air through there, but really even on the floor of the case there's hardly that much dust, and there's a lot of dust around in. Yes, so I hit the button back some, but basically what I'm saying is that, yeah, obviously the grill's at the back, there's dust there, and the front, where the filters are, full of dust, of course. But the actual quality of these dust filters is very impressive, because, I mean, I'm scared to even touch this. What I'm going to do right now is take it downstairs and go over it with the air compressor to clean it off. But I'm very impressed with the quality of this dust system on this case. So one of the things I was worried about with getting a glass case was dust, but there's some good filters on this new case too, so I'm not too worried about it. And I'm going to dive into the new case more in a little bit. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing, especially around the back. There is so much space around the back. It's very, very impressive. So anyways, I'm gonna go clean it, and then I'll... So I've cleaned it up, and I'm actually a little sad right now because I super like this little cute little guy. I think it looks pretty cute for what it was. Although, you know, even at the time when I bought this case, it wasn't like fully featured or anything. I just wanted something kind of small and minimal, clean on the outside, and it certainly was that, except for the drive bays, the optical bays at the front I didn't super love. But I do like it, and I did like it, and I'm kind of sad, but I'm also not sad because I am happy to see the hardware in the new case, of course, which is very nice. So, I'm going to take the hardware out and just lay it out on some static mats or whatever, and then just transfer stuff piece by piece into the new case. And I think I'm going to leave, there's some black LIAN Li fans in the old case, but I think I'm just going to leave them in there and leave the old case as a finished, you know, full functioning case the way it came. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but we'll see about that. Alright, so I'm going to take some stuff out and I'll be back. So now this is the motherboard that I have in there. And one of the things that I do when I do a build is I take all of the extra stuff from all the different components and I put it in with the motherboard box or some of the other boxes. So I actually have all of the case screws, all of the extra mounting stuff from the heatsink, all of the I/O shield covers, which I actually have another one in here somewhere around here. Yes, here. Because I added a wireless card. So I have another I/O shield. So this motherboard has a lot of nice features, but it doesn't have wireless, so I added this card for the wireless. This one is actually from my previous build, the Cube, which you saw some footage of here. This was also from the previous build. This is actually some stuff from the Corsair 650D, which is another old build that my sister has now. This is an external, oh, this is nice actually. This is an external antenna from my previous motherboard in the Cube. So I have a couple options. I have the, for my wireless, I have the ones that stick right onto the back, which I don't know how I feel about that. But I also have this thing, which plugs into the back, but then it sits somewhere else. So this here, I may actually end up using this instead of what I am using now. So this is good. There's some more cables, good. So that's my previous, the graphics card that was in the Cube computer. And this is the graphics card that's in there now, which I'm going to continue to use. It's a Noctua fan. Power supply that I am using, the platinum power supply that I'm using in there now. Old motherboard box. For some reason I like boxes for components. SSD. Wow, look at that. Windows 8. That's an old one. And finally, the cooler that is in there now. Basically, I had my old case box was full of other boxes that were for all the other stuff. So I was just having a look through that. So I'm back here. I've got most everything out. Power supply is out. And motherboard out. Graphics card out. So now I'm going to start getting stuff into here. So this here, there's two thumbs screws here to get it off, and then there's one little flush screw here. And then behind here is really nice. There's some nice big anchored cable ties, and there's so much space in there for cables. So getting some of these screws out in a kind of a cramped space was a little bit of a pain. I had the graphics card in the top slot here, which has a little bit of a little lock, but when the graphics card is actually in there, there's like almost no space. So I had to go in with bring the graphics card down to slot 3, so then I'll have more space. And also I put the fan on the top position now, so I don't have tall memory, but if I did, there would be more clearance for the memory. Although, not that it would make much difference, I don't think that it would, but when the fan's on the bottom position, it's blowing right on the CPU block, like a centimeter away, rather. So anyways, I'll be back again with some more updates soon. This is my screwdriver which actually has a good magnetic tip that works, which is very helpful in these cases. Okay, hey, so I'm back. I've got pretty much everything out of the old case. And obviously I've got the motherboard in, the cooler I just left in. Haven't quite started getting stuff plugged in yet. But just having a look at how everything looks. Having a look at how everything's gonna go in the back here. I mean, so far this front stuff can go right down along here and be anchored in. There's anchor points, lots of them, which is great. The power supply stuff, just gonna, you know, anchor them in wherever makes sense. The motherboard one's a little bit long, but that one's gonna be, you know, maybe I'll bunch it up like this. Not sure yet, but we'll see how that goes. And then I will be back with some more updates. But everything's looking real nice so far. Alright, so I got it. It's back in. It's looking good. Looking clean. Very nice. Now, the Wi-Fi card is green, but you know, it's not like something you're gonna see a lot. The ASUS has a nice light up ASUS logo. The Noctua fans. Looking good. Looking good. And that's the power supply. It's in hybrid mode, so it's not even spinning. Now this is not the best. It's not good, but it's not going to be hard to. It's not. It's really not bad. This is from the old system. And then that piece goes in here and it covers all this stuff anyway, so that's not a big problem, I don't think. Okay, so here it is. I'm gonna turn the speakers off because of the hum. So. And then there's what the back looks like with the cable cover on there. Alright, so I'm going to put some panels back on. Nice. Oh, there's actually there's actually tempered glass on the inside of the glass, temporary glass as well. So now the only one thing is they have a temporary twist tie holding up the cables for the front panel I/O thing, like one of those twisty wire. I kind of would have liked to switch that for a real zip tie, but you can do that anytime, obviously. I'm going to stop for a minute because I want to do pictures with the real camera for a second. So there we are, all done. That's obviously we don't have any RGB in there, but actually with the lights on, it's actually showing up maybe even a little brighter than it is in the room. The tint with no lights in there, I would say in real life it's more like this. And so the tint with no lights, I would say that is very, very nice, and I really like this.